the 1975 on Radio 1 on a Monday morning. Okay, we're going to get into our interview now with Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy. Recorded this a few weeks ago. They came in to see us, and they came barging into the studio with drinks in hand, and I had to do that really awkward thing of telling Harry Potter that he's not allowed to have a drink in the studio. Can we just get rid of that rule, Vic? It's really embarrassing.
It's not my turn.
Isn't it embarrassing? When, like, Adele's in and you're like, oh, you're not allowed to drink. And she's like...
Oh, Cheryl, I think
Why not?
we pulled a water bottle away
Yeah,
from
Cheryl's not allowed to drink. Cheryl was hanging. She needed that water.
Rules is rules.
Rules is she's hanging. But we're going to get into this interview now where... Imagine a world where I have to say to Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy, oh, can you not bring your drinks in the studio? Why not?
Harry Potter could put on his invisibility cloak and do it anyway.
I don't know what that means. I've never seen Harry Potter. Does he have a cloak?
Yeah.
He goes invisible?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I know.
Sounds fabulous. But anyway, let's get into it then. This is me and Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy having a nice old chat a couple of weeks ago all about their brand new movie.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
Okay, it is time to say hello and good morning to our guest for the morning. First of all, let's say hello to James McAvoy.
Hello.
And also, Daniel Radcliffe is here.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Daniel. Daniel, you clapped James and James didn't clap you.
I know.
But I did
Rude.
go, oh.
He did that.
Okay. I'll give you that. How are you both?
Very well.
Really good, thank you. Not too bad.
Good to see you. Yeah, really good. I'm all right today. I'm very, very good. Love your hairdo, Daniel.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I just finished doing a film where I play an FBI agent that goes undercover with like a very right-wing political organisation. So I have a skinhead.
You have a skinhead. It looks cool, right?
He does look pretty tough. I like it.
Well, last time I saw James, he had this as well, so he's essentially just swapped.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had to have any awful haircuts? Because I always think, Keith Lemon, right?
Yeah.
That he has to have that moustache.
I know.
Right. Have you had to have anything or any hairdo which has been particularly horrible?
I did a movie called Starter for 10. Mass applause. I know it's that good. No, and it was. I had to have the most dodgy 80s mullet you've ever seen in your life. But the really annoying thing is that to get that haircut, when they brought me into the hair and makeup room for the very first time, they just went, "Oh, it's perfect." I was like,
No. So you just like go around your daily life with like a mullet from the 80s.
I was going around with a mullet and not getting a lot of love.
Oh my God, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Well, we should talk about your film. I saw it last night, and it's such a great movie because the way it starts is literally what I said before the film started. I said to my friend Emily, I said, it's funny that they're doing this, Victor Frankenstein, because you kind of know the story.
Yeah.
And then the film starts, and it's like, you already know this story, like you say. And I was like, and we were like, oh, weird, like just said it. Now, you play a hunchback in this.
Yes.
Which I was thinking, when we see the start of the film, I was like, wow, he's going to have to do this for the entire film. I was like, he's going to be tired.
Thank God, right?
How long were you actually in that position for walking around?
I think probably we did maybe just over 2.5 weeks filming those scenes.
But still pretty exhausting.
Yeah, it was, but it's a nice challenge, and you want it to be painful a little bit.
He's really good at all that stuff as well.
I enjoy being twisty and I don't know.
I've got to say the extraction that you do, James, of the hunchback.
I'm very good at pulling out.
It was so satisfying.
Thank you.
I never wanted that scene to end.
It's my favourite scene.
Mine too. I loved it.
That was the first scene that Daniel and I shot together.
Really?
It was my first day on set. And whenever I read that scene where it was meant to be like an injection and then I'm drawing the thing out through a syringe, I thought we've got to do the old, when you used to like steal people's petrol with...
I've never stolen petrol myself.
I've done it twice, right, when I was a kid. and I thought we've got to do that. But imagine instead of petrol filling your mouth and spitting out, it's a man's pus.
Yeah.
There
is like a particular joy on set when you are doing something and making something that you know is going to gross people out and have this effect. It's like you all just get very very happy.
I mean, it was really, really gross, but I was like really into you getting like your whole body redone and your spine. I found found myself kind of like your character became obsessed with the human body in it.
Oh, great, good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I think what these guys' sort of superpowers are, if you will, is that they are just like amazing at with anatomy and
you have quite the friendship in it and quite the relationship on screen. And I've not really seen a relationship like that because you're kind of almost like parental at the start, and then you're like buddies, and you're kind of a little bit harsh to him, but you've rescued him. And I've not really seen that. How was your relationship on set? Had you like hung out before? Were you friends before?
We didn't met.
know each other before, but
I'd seen you up at Pinewood when we were doing X-Men First Class, and I was like, I should go and say hi, and I went, I'm not just going to go and say hi because he's an actor, and so I'm like, hey man, how you doing? I'm an actor.
Yeah, this isn't the Groucho Club.
Yeah. Do you ever get that thing where you walk past film sets that are filming on your road or whatever, and you're like, should I just go and say hi? Like, hey guys,
see if I know.
It's all right, I'm an actor too.
I understand.
I love the idea of you walking past a film set, being like, should I say hi? Like me walking past a radio
just
station.
Walk through, just be like, it's all right, it's okay. I'm an
guys,
actor
I'm
too.
an actor too. Carry on.
You guys,
You're safe.
No, you spilled.
I actually have.
He spilled. Uh-oh.
Okay.
He really has.
Oh God, he spilled.
Have we broken the BBC?
Okay, Daniel Radcliffe spilled.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
Exactly. This is why we can't have nice things.
We'll blame it on.
So sorry.
We'll blame it on Annie Mac.
It was
Annie Mac. Annie Mac did it, maybe.
I'm glad I owned up to it. I'm glad I fessed up immediately, though,
Very
rather
good.
than getting through the interview and saying, because it would have been more panic.
Right, we're going to play a song and dry out the studio. If we don't come back off the other side of this song, that's because Daniel Radcliffe has broken Radio 1.
What are you playing?
What should we play? What would you like to hear right now?
What my kid loves it. My kid loves listening. We all do, but my kid is so into you at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, he's gone
What
from...
does he like?
Zoe Ball used to be his favourite because he had total crush on Zoe.
Right.
And then now he's into you.
Oh, good.
What is it? What would he really, really like to hear?
like?
We've gone through this weird Britany phase.
Do you want some Britney?
Yeah, man.
Can we have some Britney?
Can we have some Toxic?
Toxic by Britney?
Yes!
Let's do it. Here she is. There we go, Britney Spears on BBC Radio 1 like it's 2007 up in here. Have you ever met Britney Spears?
Never.
Have you ever met her, Daniel?
I have passed her in a corridor, but meeting her didn't seem to be a thing that was happening.
Right, what was she doing? Was she with like security and things?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Yeah.
She was busy.
Yeah, she's very busy.
Yes.
She's been on my show actually once, unbelievable.
How was that?
She's been on twice actually.
That might have been where I passed her.
Maybe.
Possibly.
It was. Yeah. Do you know what? It might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. She came on ages ago, and she was bit weird, if I'm honest. And then
was she crazy or was she stronger than yesterday?
Oh! Do you know what? She was crazy the first time. She was stronger the next time. The next time we played a game with her called Britney Spears, where she speared things, and then halfway through she went, "I get it, Britney Spears."
Hey.
And she thought we were just playing a random game with a spear for no reason. Anyway, that's nice to hear some Britney. Thank you for that advice there. Right, Victor Frankenstein. It's going to be out on December the 3rd. Weirdly, we had Naomi Harris on the show.
That's always weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, no, weirdly, but she said this. She said when she was on that she'd not seen the film until she was going to the premiere.
Yes.
Now, I'm hoping that you've seen Victor Frankenstein.
I have.
Yes, I have. Yeah, not maybe the fully finished thing, but like I've basically.
You have to watch it.
Yes.
Is that an unusual thing? Like when you're doing a movie, surely you'd watch it, right, before it came out?
I've been in that position a couple of times where the premiere is the first time I've seen it, and it's
Really?
terrifying.
Yeah.
You're watching it with an audience who could boo, who could cheer, who could just be like, we should have stayed in and got a curry. And it's like, oh no, this is horrible.
What do you think is, now that you've seen it, what do you think the noises, the reaction is going to be from when people go and see Victor Frankenstein?
It's going to be gasps.
I think gasps, quite a few laughs, hopefully, and just. Yeah, it's an adventure movie, so whatever noises are appropriate when you're reacting to that. Yeah!
Yeah.
Or, oh, what?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll be like, oh, no!
Yeah.
That's in the draining scene.
That's in the draining scene.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying, that draining scene. Also, the chimp scene, genuinely terrifying because we really, really battered you, that chimp, didn't it?
Yeah, I was fighting the whole time a CGI bit of polystyrene. And I'm like, and it was so much fun, I can't tell you. Well, he's dangling over the balcony going, Oi, I'm down here!
Yeah, hanging off the stairs here.
No, it was a good fight. That's the best fight I've ever had with a block of polystyrene.
Do you ever have those days where you're on a film set and you're shooting and you're like, what the hell am I doing now? I'm pretending to fight a chimp. Like, I'm an adult man. Do you ever have those days, or do you get, like, really into it once you're on set?
It's better when you're being paid for it than when you're at home doing it. Do you know what I mean?
It's more like I have that moment, but it's more like, what the hell are we doing?
Right.
This is awesome. We get to do, like, this is our job. Are you kidding? Like, it's that happens a lot.
Daniel, we've got to talk about the fact that you're getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Which, that's been unveiled next week.
I know, that's mad.
Which is insane, right?
Yeah.
Well deserved.
No, thank you, but also insane. No,
not
it is
insane like that you shouldn't have one, because you should have one.
It is,
but quite crazy. I mean, that's like when you're really, really an actor, isn't it?
I know. Well, that's what it feels like. But I don't know. It's incredibly just. At first, I was just had a slight English reaction of just being a little bit embarrassed and like, oh no, there must have been some mistake.
Don't make any fuss.
But then, yeah, it seems like a really cool thing. My mum and dad are going to be there, and and the Chris Columbus, who directed the first couple of Potter films, to which I kind of feel like I owe all of this. And he's also the most enthusiastic man about film on the planet, so I sort of feel like I owe him my excitement as well. So yeah, it's going to be really, really cool, and just, as you say, mad.
How fun is that? Because it's funny, like, if you are ever in Hollywood and you take a picture with, like, someone's star, and you can be like, it's someone, like, that maybe gone off the boil recently or something. But how funny for you to take a picture with your own star on Hollywood.
Yeah, that's going to be nuts.
It's going to be really good.
I hadn't actually thought about that moment, but you made me think about it.
It's going to be really annoying for your other friends.
I think it'd be really good if you've got a little dog or something like that, and it does a poo in it, and you, like, poop or scoop it up.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I'm just imagining, like, can I deface my own star? Is that it? There's got to be. I don't know what I do.
It's your star.
Yeah.
Do you know who you're next to on the pavement? Can you say?
I don't yet. I need to find this out, though, because a lot of people are asking me about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Give us two names and we'll phone Hollywood and we'll try and get it. We'll get Hollywood.
I don't know who else. Well, I heard
Lassie's quite good.
Lassie would be great.
Yeah.
Lassie would be great. Oh man, who else would be there? The animal. I mean the canine.
The animal
section.
street.
Marley from Marley and Me.
You are getting a star, but it's in the pet,
Beethoven.
the pet section.
Benji, canine. Any more?
The Aristocats.
The littlest hobo. You want to settle down tomorrow.
Just all the animals, yeah. We have a question for you, Daniel, because we had Ariana Grande on the show, and she is a huge fan of you and also a huge fan of Harry Potter. So she has a question for you. So this is the question that Ariana left for you last time she was on. Okay. We didn't ask her for a question for you, James.
What? That's why I don't have a Hollywood star.
I know.
Nobody thinks, what about James? They're just like, oh no, he's got a black hole, we can't see it.
Well, this is Ariana Grande's question for you, Daniel.
Okay, I'm going to ask Daniel Radcliffe a question about anything but Harry Potter, because I know he's asked about that all the time.
Thank you, Ariana.
So, as a fellow entertainer and somebody who respects all of his work, I'm going to ask him about Equus. Okay. What was your favorite thing about being an Equus? And then part 2 is, why do you love live theater so much? Because I have my personal reasons, but I want to hear yours.
Okay.
She has her personal reasons, which she won't share.
She sounds like she was putting on a nice sexy voice for you there.
I think so as well. Let's say that one more time, listen.
Okay, I'm going to ask Daniel Radcliffe a question about Harry Potter, because I know he's asked about that all the time.
And then he gets sexy.
Why do you love live theater so much? Because I have my personal reasons.
Maybe she really likes Daniel Radcliffe. But seriously, come on.
Okay, so thank you, Ariana. Hello, by the way. My favourite part about doing Equus was working with Richard Griffiths, because he taught me more about just acting and being relaxed, and you're the best at your job when you are the most relaxed. So that, and I love live theatre because it keeps you honest, and there's no, you can't, there's no faking it. There's no one going to save you. You've just got to be good.
How do you get relaxed when you say like you're at your best when you're relaxed? Because how do you get calm for that?
Well, I think it actually a lot of the time messing around and stuff like that, and particularly not on stage obviously, but backstage. Just doing a little dance. I think keeping it sort of just that, all that kind of stuff helps to keep it fresh. And keeps you. The less you're thinking, oh, how is it going, the better you're going to be.
Yeah, true. You just do it good because you're on the stage now.
And that's the thing also, people's worry about people's anxiety about stage is always like, well, what if something goes wrong, or what if you forget a line, or what if something happens? And it's just like, well, because you're there, you just find another way of doing it.
Yeah.
And because you all know the play and you've rehearsed it for weeks, you'll find a way around it, and it's great. And also, frankly, the adrenaline of it is great.
Yeah.
Like I do miss that.
But do you know what they say now? Like, if you get a Hollywood star on the pavement, that if you do mess up in theatre, they dig it up and throw it out the window.
They take the grout out.
Yeah, and they shred it.
Yeah, they shred it. God, that's
I'd like to smash it up and use it as crazy paving for my on the way to my house. If that's all right.
Yeah,
I'm doing a bit of DIY.
Well, if you mess up, we'll smash it up and you can have it outside your house.
Yeah,
for my patio.
Because I read as well actually this week, J.K. Rowling working on a stage version of Harry Potter.
Yes, I've heard that. This
You
week.
like stage?
I'm in it.
Are you actually?
I'm in it.
I was going to say, you like stage. Let's do this.
I'm not in it.
He's not. We were so close to launching that as a rumour.
Why don't we all do it?
We should.
I'm very excited to see what it's like, but I'm not involved at all. And I think it might be a very weird visit to me.
Like someone dressed up as
somebody suggested that like maybe they put on a private screening of it for Daniel earlier. It was like
that would be so weird.
And a bunch of
please do it, and then me, you, and James, please, and it'd be our weirdest day out in life.
The weirdest day ever.
Yeah, let's do
just
it.
feel like, what if Daniel was sitting on his own, just going, boo?
We were better.
Watch the third film, then you'll understand.
Guys, it's great to see you. Lovely to have you in. Both welcome anytime. And Victor Frankenstein, December the 3rd in the cinemas.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, guys.
You should know, and you know what you got me so serious. You don't need to hit the ground running. Slow up, you're not made for this heat. Out of my memory.